Present.
Brian Snavely,
Here.
Kathy Valentine,
Present.
Sam Tinsley,
Here.
Robert Meek,
Here.
James Hart,
Here.
Ralph Gwynn,
Present.
James Whitener,
Here.
David Thompson.
Here.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve the May 10th, 2016 minutes and June 14th, 2016 agenda?
I move.
I second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Tom, would you give us treasurer's report?
Okay, the beginning balance as of May the 1st, 2016 for County General was $1,668,275.27. Revenues for the month were $773,936.46. Disbursements for the month were $615,313.79, resulting in a balance on May the 31st, 2016 for County General, $1,826,897.94. Beginning balance as of May the 1st, 2016 for County Road was $820,089.62. Revenues for the month were $214,295.60. Disbursements for the month were $118,092.55, resulting in a balance on May 31st, 2016 of $916,292.67. 1/4 cent sales tax revenues for May were $120,157.07. 1% county sales tax revenues for May were $273,571.17. General revenue turnback for May was $114,760.92. Highway revenue turnback for May was $100,806.10. 1/2% state highway tax for May was $42,730.16.
Okay. Committee reports.
Looking at me. Finance Committee will have some business to take care of here in a minute.
Okay. Ralph, is there anything on the road and bridge report?
No, no, sir, but I'd like to make a statement about the roads in this county, and that is when we mentioned this at the last committee meeting, that and in the interim had some to ask or say, I didn't realize that Boone County has 1,900 miles of secondary roads, and so that is a major task to maintain. And with roughly $120 million a year that flows through this county from cattle, it's paramount that these roads be the best we can get them, because that's what moves the town.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Announcements and presentations. One announcement I have is that I owe Kathy Valentine an apology. I was going to appoint her to the library board, and I found out I can't do that because she's a JP. So she very politely said it was okay, and so I'm going to appoint Carolyn Wool to that position. She's not here. She couldn't be here tonight, but she said she would be proud to accept it. Also, another one, which is my fault, Brian Cash, who is on the Board of Governors at the hospital, was supposed to go off the 1st of next month. Well, we won't have a quorum court meeting by that time, so I called him today, which he too is out of town, but he said he would be glad to continue if I would reappoint him, and so I decided to go ahead and reappoint him to the position.
Do you need a motion?
Yes, I need a motion.
I so moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Once again, I apologize. Both these were kind of my fault, and I apologize for that. Okay, new business. We have an appropriation ordinance, an ordinance to transfer funds from the road department to the Office of Emergency Management, submitted by Kathy Valentine. Do I have a motion?
I move that we read this by title only.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed by the same sign. Okay.
Appropriation ordinance, be it enacted by the Quorum Court of the County of Boone, State of Arkansas, an ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance amending the annual budget for Boone County for the fiscal year 2016 and authorizing the county judge to administer such budget and for other purposes. Now therefore be it ordained by the Quorum Court of Boone County, Arkansas. I move that we adopt.
Yeah, I actually just skipped over when I apologize.
Judge, just for the record, would you explain that we're not taking money out of the road fund? Explain what it's coming about.
No, I apologize. What was that ordinance about? I apologize.
It's where they took buying tablets for the road.
Oh, okay, yes. What the bill was is, the road department bought 4 tablets, computer tablets. Like I told the committee before, these tablets, we can go around to our problem roads and stuff, put them in the tablets. Later on, we go back to those same spots where there'll be a pothole, collapsed culvert, or whatever. It saves us driving back and forth and finding these spots or forgetting where they're at. So it just kind of, keeps us in line of what we need to be working and stuff, and what's priority. They were pretty cheap. I think it was $500 and some, and they've already paid for themselves.
And Judge, this is bought by the OEM and just being the road department is reimbursing them, correct?
Right. They bought it with their credit card, and the road department's reimbursing. Okay. Any questions?
They got GPS out? Is that one?
I think they do, yeah. I believe they do. They also come in handy when FEMA was here because they was able to take pictures with them. They was also able to describe what the damage was. FEMA was able to read it right there, and they could drive out by themselves if they had to, and it kept me from having to travel around all the sites with them. Sure helped me. So.
Yeah.
Did you get a second? Same, Kinsley, just Kinsley.
Mr.
Yes,
Smith.
sir.
You said they got 4 tablets,
Yes, sir.
and that was a total of $543?
Yes, sir.
Pretty reasonable, isn't it, Ralph?
What's it about time to do, Ralph?
Huh?
What's it about time to do?
Well, it's time to get more.
Yeah, for the Quorum Court, so we can save all this paper. Yeah.
That's a good price.
I agree with you.
But I'll be honest with you, the old saying, it's hard to teach old dogs new tricks. Try to teach him my 65-year-old road foreman how to use a tablet. He learned it, but it's tough.
Yeah, that's a
The
good
old dog
deal.
picked it up, did he?
4 tablets, $543.
Yeah, there's no flies on that.
They become very reasonable.
Can't beat that.
I think, paying mine, you know.
We got a first and second.
We're ready.
Roll call vote.
David Thompson,
Yes.
Karen Staley,
Yes.
Frank Hansen,
Yes.
Dan Roberts,
Yes.
Brian Stabley,
Yes.
Kathy Valentine,
Yes.
Sam Kinsley,
Yes.
Robert Meek,
Yes.
Jim Hart,
Yes.
Ralph Gwynn,
Yes.
James Whitener.
Yes.
Let's take that.
Okay, our next ordinance is an appropriation ordinance. I'm going back to number 1. I apologize for skipping it. It's an appropriation ordinance, ordinance appropriating funds to pay the 2015 AAC outstanding workers' compensation. This is submitted by Sam Tinsley.
I'll make a motion that we have this ordinance read by title only.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Be it enacted by the Quorum Court of the County of Boone, State of Arkansas, an ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance amending the annual budget for Boone County for the fiscal year 2016 and authorizing the county judge to administer such budget for other purposes. Now therefore, be it ordained by the Quorum Court of Boone County, Arkansas. Motion to adopt.
Second.
Any discussion?
This supplemental appropriation ordinance is for $49,000. What was our total cost for the workman's comp for this year?
Lucretia, you want
I think it was about $124,000.
124, including this 49?
No, this 49 is for last year. It's for 2015.
The other one was 86,000.
So 86 plus, okay, so,
Let's get the numbers from the person that is supposed to have the numbers, so it's less confusing instead of so throwing their voices and numbers out
to?
there.
Okay, Lucretia, you want to get up and speak on this?
Okay.
You're the one that's been dealing with AAC.
We were billed, and it's always an estimated premium, for 2015, $86,118. And then they came back and said, no, they'd made a mistake, and they billed us for $89,000. Wait a minute, let me find it. $86,118. And so we paid that, and then they sent us a $3,000 refund, $3,000 around. And then we got the 2016 estimated premium, which was less than the correct one. And they said in January that they had made a mistake for 2015 and for 2016. AAC, their accountant, had made a mistake. So we wound up for 2015, get back to it, we had paid $86,118. We owed $135,350. So this $49,000 is on top of what we had already paid for 2015.
139.
$135,000.
135.
$135,350
That's the total premium for
for
which year?
2015.
Okay, total premium for 2015.
And for 2016, we paid $92,000, I think, on the first time that they sent us the premium estimate. So then, but we've already paid what we owe for 2016. If we pass this ordinance, we're totally caught up.
So we don't owe anything for this year, this is
Or
all for
last
last year.
Right, we've already paid for this year.
So actually, our workers' comp went down from last year.
A little.
Okay, thank you.
I would like to state that Ms. Norman explained to me, like your car insurance stuff, when you have an accident, it goes up for 3 years. If you don't have any more accidents, it drops in 3 years. And so we kind of had an increase in compensation because of some workers' comp claims that we had. So hopefully it'll go down next year even a lot more.
Okay.
I would like to make a point that the reason that there were 2 years of this was this information came in after the 2016 budget was done. And those numbers were off when that was done. So we didn't get the correction until after the budget was done. So that's what kind of gave us the double whammy of being both years. If it had been, 30 days earlier or 6 months later, it wouldn't have felt quite so bad.
Right.
But it would have still been the same. So,
Thank you.
Okay, any more questions? Okay. Any questions from the audience? Let's do a roll call vote.
Carrie Staten? Yes.
Frank Hampson,
Yes.
Dan Roberts,
Yes.
Brian Stangley,
Yes.
Kathy Valentine,
Yes.
Sam Kinsley,
Yes.
Robert Meek,
Yes.
Jim Park,
Yes.
Ralph Quinn,
Your turn. See if you can sustain.
Yes.
James Widener,
Yes.
David Thompson.
yes.
passes. Appropriation ordinance number 3, an ordinance appropriating funds from county general to the election commission using interest approved in the fund retained. That's hard to say. Probate account. This is submitted by Justice Ralph Wynn.
Make a motion that we read this in its entirety.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed by the same sign. Okay, well,
Been enacted by the Quorum Court of the County of Boone, State of Arkansas, ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance amending the annual budget for Boone County for the fiscal year 2016 and authorizing the county judge to administer such budget and for other purposes. Now therefore be it ordained by the Quorum Court, Boone County, Arkansas. Section 1, the following transfer is made from County General Fund 1000 to 1000-0109-3100 Election Commission. Other services and charges, other miscellaneous, $10,153.23. This sum, $10,153.23, is the amount of interest gained from the funds retained probate account over a several-year period. The auditor suggested the money be put in the county general fund, which has been done. This way it could be appropriated to a budget. Section 2, if any provision or section of this ordinance is held invalid by a court of competent jurisdiction, such invalidity shall not affect other provisions or sections of the ordinance. And to such end, the provisions and sections of this ordinance are declared to be severable. Section 3, this ordinance herein enacted is an appropriation ordinance, and therefore it is effective immediately. I move to adopt. Second.
any discussion? Okay.
Well, I could ask a question. What is the election commission going to do with $10,000, Madam Clerk?
Well, seeing how we do have a fabulous new building, it will most likely be spent in updates for the fabulous new building.
And some more signing things too, with the book signing books.
Yes.
Yeah, for practice.
We have a few odds and ends, so that's what it will be used for. It'll help us to get everything ready for the general.
Great, thank you.
Any more discussion? Any discussion from the audience? Okay, Christian, you want to do roll call?
Frank Hansen.
Yes.
Dan Roberts.
Yes.
Brian Staley.
Yes.
Kathy Valentine.
Yes.
Sam Kinsley.
Yes.
Robert Meek.
Yes.
Jim Park.
Yes.
Ralph Quinn.
Yes.
James Whiter.
Yes.
David Thompson.
Yes.
Kara State.
Yes.
All passes. Okay, we have comments from the public. First, I've got a comment. I'd like to invite everybody Thursday at 1:30 up to the county shop. We are trying out a all-wheel drive cat grader. We have 3 graders coming due to go back this year. I think it's in September. And we've got a new cat up there. It's all-wheel drive to demonstrate. We're going to put one of our conventional graders against it just to show what I think will be a good savings for the county and savings in tires and chain, snow chain.
What time did you say?
This will be at 1:30. Thursday evening.
It's going to be a 4-wheel drive.
We're gonna put them to a good test because I want to, I really think this is going to be a benefit. We've already spread going uphill and didn't hardly spin the tires.
Do we all get a drive?
I said, watch. We tried out a John Deere. We had a John Deere for about a week, so we're just comparing the John Deere and the cat. And it seems to be the only 2 choices we have because all your other grader vendors have gone out of business. So we don't have a big choice.
Judge, is that cat, is that going to be a local dealer over here, and are we going to have better or quicker response for breakdowns?
I'll be honest with you, you know, we've had cats in the past and stuff, and you know, I'm Vogel's wasn't the best freighter, but their service was better than any, you know, service we had. I'm hoping Cat will step up and really show if they really want to keep our business. But and John Deere, we've never had one, so I don't know how good their service would be. But as far as being local, the problem with that, they've got a local mechanic here, but if it's got to go anywhere, it's got to go to Springdale to be worked on, you know, just like any of the rest of them.
Do we trade with them when they need work done up there?
Usually I put it in the bid that they have to haul it themselves. And then they've got 72 hours to either fix it or bring us another one to use while it's down. And that's what we did in the past. Also, while I'm saying that, I'd like to say that, you know, I'm looking at some new trucks too. We've got our Max, our old 10s. I know that don't sound like they're that old, but they're costing us dearly. One of them, we spend over $20,000 a year on a truck. You know, and that would pay a lease payment on a brand new with full warranty. And so I'm kind of looking into that. You know, that's not even right now. That's just kind of investigating it.
Well, that was really the key back when we started the lease program with the graders, was we were spending actually more servicing the old ones we had than it cost us to lease brand new ones under warranty.
And that's just like these all-wheel drive graders. You know, they're going to be about $20,000 a year more probably. But if you buy one set of tires, that's $10,000. You know, so if we can save 2 sets of tires in 3 years, you know, we pay for that all the time. Just me.
Are you looking at doing this through a lease program or a purchase?
Lease. Yeah, purchasing is so hard anymore. You know, I mean, I don't know very many counties that have the money to come up with it. I mean, they're doing $220,000, $240,000 a machine. You know, I think I discussed with you when I first come into office that, you know, we've got a buyback on these 3 graders that are fixing to go back. And I'm hoping that I can get these payments down low enough that this buyback will cover them for them and the trucks for the next 3 years. And in the meantime, I visit with Mr. Tinsley here about it. I would like to save money in those 3 years that when it comes due, we can have the money there to purchase it. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. Any comments from that?
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
We have been asked to make the following announcement. There will be a TIG-sponsored public forum to convene at 6 p.m. July 14th, 2016, at the Duran Center, Room D. The topic will be in connection with the county request to renew and extend the existing quarter-cent sales tax, to which funds the law enforcement center.
Okay.
What was that schedule?
July 14th at 6 p.m.
Any comments from the audience? I have a motion to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
This program is brought to you as a public service of KTKO Channel